I'm an everyday American that somehow figured it out. A lot of you probably started off as everyday Americans that figured it out. When you figure it out, you start realizing that you have so many opportunities that did not exist before. So in 2014, I had a really bad day. I'd built up about $2 million of wealth and thinking I'm pretty cool, like I was the richest person I knew, and it was like, and I got overexcited because I was an investor. And when you're an investor, what do? What's my rate of return? That's your first question. And that should never be your first question. It should be, what are the features and benefits? What protects me? And then your rate of return is like your third or fourth question. So that night, it was a Halloween night, and I took my kids trick-or-treating, put them to bed. I told my wife, I'm like, I got to take off. I don't know. I felt despair for the first time in my life. I've never felt hopeless before. So that morning I got up and I'm like, build it once, build it again. But I sat there for a while and I said, you know what? It is so easy to make money and it is so freaking hard to keep money. It is so hard. And everyone from Instagram to Facebook to TikTok and all, there was no TikTok back then, but everyone tells you how to make money, but no one's telling you how to keep money. So I'm going to go on a new path. I'm going to become the world's expert on how you keep money and how you take simple little decisions over and over and over and win this game. I wrote a book called Everyone Ends Up Poor. It talks about current retirement planning and how it's built and how everyone is doing this. I need instant gratification. How fast is it at the beginning, only to slow down long-term and produce really low income. And it's just really sad that we've now embraced the idea that mediocre is good enough. It's good enough. But it is not good enough for the people who want more and better. So while I was in this journey of this 4 years, I started discovering things, that there is good in everything. But there is some really good stuff in things that exist that maybe a lot of people don't believe in or don't embrace. And there's a lot of people out there who talk about some really amazing things, including life insurance. And I wasn't a big fan of life insurance. I had 2 life insurance policies, a whole life policy and an indexed policy. And both of them just weren't really doing very well for me. I didn't know much about them, but in over 4 years, I started discovering it's because I wasn't using it correctly. I didn't design it correctly. It wasn't designed correctly. I wasn't using it correctly, and it wasn't built for my optimization. Unfortunately, it was built for my advisor's optimization and then gave me just enough where I potentially wouldn't complain. So it is the foundation of financial freedom, foundation of financial security. There is probably no asset in the world that I'm familiar with that is this secure and has the growth potential that exists inside of it. There are other things that can have better growth potential or maybe even a little bit more secure. But the mix of them, bringing them together allows for a lot of really great advantages.